Arise. Is that where it's gonna come? Is that where it came from? I knew it! I knew it! Welcome to episode 12 of season 1 of Solo Leveling. Okay, let me just check very quick, to make sure that this is the last episode of the season. Let me just check my little thing here. Yeah, this is the last episode. This is the season finale. So we just took down Blood Red Knight, and I don't know exactly what the point of this job change request is. We're gonna see by the end of this, I'm assuming, but this seems like another ordinary quest to me. Just higher level of difficulty, Another thing also comes to mind. I know Jinwoo says he's between. Did he say between A and B? I think he said between A and B rank. He's probably moved up to A rank. After this, he's going to be probably in A rank. When he starts raging out and his eyes change colors, and he gets a wild burst of power. How much of a do you think when he's talking about his rank, he's taking that jump in power that he gets when he's either oozing black aura and his eyes are glowing? You think he's taking that into account, or he's talking about in his normal state? That's what his level's at. Because for him to beat a guy that's that was stronger than him, faster than him, basically better than him in every way, for him to come out on top and beat him through that rage. Same thing that happened with the B rank executive that he beat. I don't know. I think he might be underestimating himself. I don't know. But anywho's, let's go ahead and wrap this season up. Okay, I'll give you my little review at the end, my overall thoughts. And there's no point in waiting around. You might as well just jump in. So with all that being said, let us begin. Yeah, he's not done. You're not done yet, dog. You're gonna overwhelm your ass in numbers. Well, it depends. Are they still coming out of the portal? You're not beating them if that's the case. At least, they can't surround you, really. Oh, they're still coming out. Oh. Bloody knuckle tearing of his knuckles. Yeah. I don't think the dungeon's actually trying to get a rise out of him. He's about to Eren Yeager this fool.
On your feet, Dad. You're not done yet.
On your feet. On your feet, Dad. Another question I want to ask is, what are they training? What is this system training him up for? What if it was training him up? I don't know. You seem pretty strong to me. What if it was training him up to be a soldier, one of whatever this entity is, one of their knights, And it's a knight not necessarily for the good. A knight against humanity. A hunter that hunts hunters. I could see how going through this would actually transform a dude. This is mentally, yeah.
実力のうちってやつ。どうやらお前をここで死なせたくないみたいだね。じゃあまた。
After he got his ass beat, oh, here we go again.
ここ
Is he even gonna heal him?
ペナルティーゾーン。
We dealing with sandworms again? There we go.
どうやら余計な
You might as well fight the worms at this point. You different. See, it's not red.
また会おう。そうだな。生き残れたらまた会ってやる。俺の命を奪えないなら、下手に苦痛を与えたところで、俺をさらに強くするだけだ。
Yes. Yeah.
支配者ってマナが不要なスキルか。
Okay, he's turning into a
手
Jedi.
で触れずに物理的影響を
Physically manipulate objects, huh? He's got the
あの時
force.
のあれか。まだ大きいものを動かすことができないか。だがこの違和感は何だ。いくら倒しても手応えがない。レベルアップする気配すらない。それに魔法使いは何をしている。呪文は唱えているのに魔法攻撃は来ない。
Have they been the ones summoning them?
何を
Controlling them, maybe?
ゲート召喚魔法か。ナイトたちはただ召喚されただけの兵器のような存在だから倒しても経験値が得られない。となれば狙うわ。魔法使いお前たちだ。
Like, what's the limit to the skill? What's the limit to the skills he could have, dog? Like, I feel like it's only a matter of time before he fires a Kamehameha, right? So what the hell now? It feels kind of anticlimactic, though, that being the end. I'm not gonna lie.
終わったようだな。これからどうなるんだ。獲得したポイントによってはさらに上位クラスの職業に転職できます。亡者の軍。待てってなんだよこれ。これが俺の職業。ネクロマンサー。待て待て、知能の能力値はほとんど上げてこなかったじゃないか。それがどうして。ネクロマンサーといえばアンデッド系のモンスターを召喚して刺激する
Yeah.
魔法系の職業だ。
It's not like you can't fight.
私の力があるってことなのか。
Like, you can fight and be a caster at the same time.
さあ、何か見本のようなものがあれば。
You just fought one, bro.
召喚魔法。そうだ、この魔法使いが使っていた召喚魔法も。
Oh, great. Now he smells.
You need to shut the fuck up.
影の国。
Shadow
い
Monarch.
きなり二次転職。そこまでポイントを稼げていたのか。
That sounds cool.
通を訴えているかのようだ。影の抽出。命令語設定。
Arise. Is that where it's gonna come? Is that where it came from? I knew it! I knew it! I see that shit all over Twitter. I see that shit all over X. Oh Lord.
抽出と保管には上限数があるらしいから。起きろ。何？これがさっき書いてあったことか。あと2回。
What is it, like Pokemon? That Pokeball, you fail. Well, then try it again.
いなくなった野郎の椅子なんか守ってないで目の前にいる俺を守ってくれ。起きろ。
Come on, please. Yes. Yes. We need your sauce.
You what?
Not like that. Pause. 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 Bro, who's gonna be able to stand against this fool? What are we training this guy up for? Alright.
シェイ代表、これは一体。
わかりません。僕の知る限りこんなものはなかったはずです。しかし、これは。
Alright, that's the end. That's the end. Alright, so that's the season. Okay, so my overall thoughts of everything together. First of all, let me say that I want to say like the season finale wasn't that exciting, I would say. Like it really happened in the episode before, episode 11. This episode was kind of just to wrap that little mini climax up and kind of get us a little bit more hyped for, you know, what we're going to see in the future with him being able to command shadow soldiers to do his bidding. So that Arise thing, that can't be. There better be a really cool moment with him saying Arise. It can't just be from this scene. It can't be. There's got to be more than that for it to be like it's working its way up. It seems to me from an outside observer, it's working its way up the rankings for like iconic quotes in anime, like Arise. So we better see some of that cool shit in season 2. But as far as season 1 goes, it was all right. You know, animation was wonderful. Can't ask for any more than what they gave. But as far as like substance, there's not too much substance with it, you know? It's like action. I was gonna say action corn. You got. I don't have to tell you what word I'm trying to. I substituted corn with, okay? But it's action corn, you know, with just not a lot of action, not too much substance or commitment. It feels very surface-ish level, you know? Like if maybe they drop some breadcrumbs about like the potential, like what's behind this gamification of the system, some true mystery, some true thought about whether or not like what's been introduced into his life is of good intentions or bad intentions, or like whose side it's on, because it was born out of a portal that these demonic creatures are like from. These magical, I don't say demonic, these magical beasts are from, you know? And it's a system designed to get him stronger over time. Like I'm wondering, like what's the the purpose of the system is to get him stronger, but for what purpose? Who's pulling the strings? I feel like if they didn't have to get into it this season, but I feel like maybe if they emphasized it more, like striking up that question more, pondering on what all of this is, you'd have like some interest, like there'd be like more of a mystery element to it, and that's always good. Mixing as many elements as you can into a series and doing it well, not just throwing them together just to throw them together, makes a series great. Like the Attack on Titan, like I always used to like I always used to, like I'm always gonna bring up, because to me it's S class. It's S class anime. One of the reasons why I found myself like binging Attack on Titan is because I'm a very curious, inquisitive person. I wanted to know like what the origin of the Titans were. Like I want to know where they're coming from. Like yeah, Eren had to they had to go and like fight off the Titans. Yeah, that action element of it, but they also kept the Titans were like also like a mystery that people like their studies. They're trying to study the Titans and figure out like get to the bottom of how they work, and maybe that can answer where they are coming from. We didn't get that answer until actually we got like pieces of it. Like in season 2. In season 2 we got like across seasons we got like dripped. We got the answers like slowly spoon fed to us like over the entire course of the season. But with this player system, like I'd like to know, but I'm not like, it's not enough to get me like mouth watering and dying to watch the next one. It's just like, what action sequence, what quest are we gonna get now? And we're following the growth of Jinwoo, who I still don't know if he's actually crazy or not, or if this system is what he's going through is making him crazy or cold or what. Like I said, it all comes back to what is the intention of the system. Like this, the thing has a function where it commands you to kill people. Well, it says defeat, but I'm guessing killing is the only way to get the job done. So as far as overall, like I said, great animation. I'm looking for more substance, more emotions. That's what I would like to see more from this. More drama, because we haven't had drama. The most drama we've really had is the executives like trying to figure out like what's going on with him, like if he's reawakened or what. Like even that stuff gets me going more than the action. And him, the brother that's after him. Like when we're seeing other characters like discover just how OP Jinwoo is, like how he's different, discover his abilities. I do enjoy that. I enjoy it. It's actually the most enjoyable part of the series for me. So I'm guessing we're gonna get more of that in season 2. I've heard season 2 is great, at least much greater than season 1. I'm wondering how they're gonna do that. Was it just a bunch of action corn lovers and they're just getting more and more corn on that cob? Remains to be seen. If we're saying Frieren season 1 versus Solo Leveling season 1, I'm going to have to go with Frieren just because like Frieren's deeper. And I appreciate the deepness. Even though overall Frieren's boring. Because I'm bringing up Frieren because they went head to head in the anime awards and people are saying Frieren got snubbed. So if you were like to combine these two series, combine Soul Leveling and Frieren, it would be the GOAT. But we have the yin and the yang. We have like two sides of the same coin, unfortunately. So we'll see what season 2 has in store. As far as the rating goes, I'm gonna give season 1 like a 6.8, like a 7. A 7 out of 10. 6 point. It's like just below 7. But if I want to be generous, I'm gonna bump it up to a 7. Yeah, but it's really like high 6. It's like somewhere in the high 6s. So did Frieren based off season 1? Did Frieren get snubbed? Yes. But I feel like the awards happened when season 2 of Solo Leveling was kind of going on or finished. So people had like season 2 of Solo Leveling in their heads when they were saying like Frieren or Solo Leveling when they were voting. So we're gonna jump into season 2 and see what it has in store for us. Okay, so drop a like, sub, share, read every comment. I appreciate every comment. Follow me on Patreon, where you get early-ish episodes and full episodes. You can put a request for what you want me to react to. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, next season. Peace.